Scottish Government were looking at Scotland's relationship with alcohol. They wanted to find out what young people felt, and so we devised a 12-month commission where the young people themselves led the commission, supported by Young Scot staff and by an advisory panel of various different experts from different backgrounds. So we had 16 young people aged between 14 and 22 from, I say, all around Scotland, different areas and different backgrounds as well. We did a recruitment stage. We then did a residential to bring them all together. We did some sharing of digital skills with them. We taught them things like podcasting and creating video and so on, looking at Says Who and other different digital methods that were out there for them to use during that commission. They drove that commission in terms of the sort of things they felt were important to look at and the sort of people they felt were important to speak to. So they went down and they spoke to people like Facebook and Bebo around alcohol advertising and where it was appropriate on social media. They went across to other countries. They went across to Estonia and Sweden to see how things were done across there in terms of the different laws, different rules they had and different cultures they had around alcohol. And along the way they were using various digital tools to capture views, to capture what they were doing, to capture their experiences, and bringing that together, using an insight to share that and basically pull that together. And then at the end of the year they came up with a series of recommendations which they presented to the Ministerial Task Force and the Health Minister at the time, Sharon Robinson, which was added to the overall consultation as well. So there's now a book with a series of consultations specifically from young people. What was quite interesting for me was they made one very strong stipulation at the beginning, which was that it wasn't about young people and alcohol. It was about Scotland's relationship with alcohol and where young people fitted into that. And that came from the young people themselves. That was where they wanted to take it and the angle they wanted to take. So they weren't just focusing purely on young people. Young people's part in a wider world. So. We held an open recruitment process to invite young people along to recruitment day. So from the off, it was young people who were keen to be part of it. The experience they were getting, the opportunity to meet other young people and work with other young people was a strong bit as well. We basically worked with them throughout the course of the year. They very much led it, so they knew where it was ending up at the end in terms of they were the ones that were going to be producing the recommendations. I think some of them maybe came in, not realising how much influence they could have, but over the course of the period, and the more meetings they had, the more people they met, the more they realised, that this wasn't just us asking them a question and then it had been forgotten about. They were fully going through that consultation circle of developing the consultation, finding views and feeding it back in for a wider purpose and to find out what the results of that were going to be. So yeah, very much the experience for young people was one of the keys, and they all stuck to it throughout the 12 months. We didn't have anybody that dropped out through the 12 months of the commission. So.